Alright, so I got the doors all hung. Ended up getting these body gaps and body lines really good. This is the 97 door. I had actually broke off one of the like nuts that already come like semi-welded to the hinge, so I ended up having to use my own nut and bolt, which worked just fine. I had to actually adjust these hinges. There's a screw, this screw to get to this one. It's kind of a pain in the ass, not gonna lie. They're number 13s. One, it's not too bad, it's right behind like the hood latch, and the other one is like way up underneath the dash, but up on this firewall right here. And then got the trunk on. Then I got this side on too, which this was the same way with this door, which I think I got it lined up pretty good. What I have to do is I'm gonna have to shave these down. I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna have to body work it like I did this door. I worked on that last night, so I'll probably do that. I'll shave them down, body work it, and then depends on how the weather is and how I'm feeling, I might get it in a primer. Haven't decided just yet how or what I'm gonna do. I got some other cars I need to work on, so, but I think it's coming out pretty good so far. All the jams are done. I still got to hang the fender on the driver's side, and then it'll be complete. And then once I get these door handles off, I get this bottom part body worked, I'll be able to get this side in primer, and then man, we're just one step closer to getting it painted. Gonna have to take the roof rack off, the rails for the roof rack too. Trying to decide how I want to paint this thing. That's the biggest problem. I don't know if I'm going to start at the roof, work my way to the trunk, and then work my way to the sides. I don't know exactly how I want to do this. I wanted to paint it in sections, but the issue is there's no break for me to paint the roof, because I wanted to paint the roof and the trunk deck at once, but there's no real breakage for me to do that. So I'm probably just gonna have to paint the whole thing, which that's fine. I got slow activator for clear, so it's not a big deal. Plus, I'm going to be cutting and buffing this thing. Like I said, I'm going to put at least 4 to 6 coats, maybe more if I have to clear. So yeah. Alright, so I got the roof rack off too. It was like a bunch of T25s, and I just took the whole rack off. There's no rust up there, so that's nice. Got everything hung. Latches hung, or the rear hatches hung. The doors are hung. I got the bottom part in body filler. I grinded down all those little nubs I showed you guys. Did a skim coat on there. There's a couple other small little dents and dings that I got out. I worked as much as I can and just did a real thin skim coat on there. I still have to finish scuffing down the fender. I have to sand down the hood. I'll probably hit the hood because this has polyester primer on it with like 180. Then I'll go over it with a block with like 220 and just work my way up. And then I'll hit the roof as well with some like 220 and then work my way up. I probably won't high build the roof and just like 220, 320 it, and then go straight into sealer on the roof. But the sides, I'm definitely gonna high build primer. I haven't decided, like I said, if I'm gonna high build primer the other side. I mean, half of me says to do it, the other half of me says not to. But it's pretty straight. I guide coated it. I like using this powder. It's a dry guide coat powder, and you just rub it on there, and then I use my block. I am that guy. I like the big kit blocks. You don't need them, but I personally like them. I have like their small, like 5-inch all the way up to like their like 12 or 18-inch one or whatever they have. Works good. Helps just getting the panels nice and flat. I mean, I want it to look good. That's the purpose of this. I mean, it's still going to be a hunting rig at the end of the day, so I got to take that into consideration, but also just want to show off my skill set of what I can do and how nice I can make things. So, but with that being said, probably going to take a break a little bit, maybe an hour or so, get something to eat, and then I'll come back out here and start sanding. Hopefully it's like 5:30. Hopefully by the end of the night I'll be able to have this whole thing sanded the way I wanted to, and maybe get it in primer. If all goes well, I'll hope to get it in primer tonight, but with the way it's going, I don't know, kind of lacking motivation. Did do a lot today already, so we'll see. Alright, so this is in its final primer. I am still got to sand it down. I just put it on. I had sanded everything really good, including the roof. Hit the hood. Like I said, this had polyester on it. I did 220, went over it with 400, guide coated it. And then I hit this side with primer again, decided to do it. A couple spots I burned through up top, I hit those as well. It's gonna get sanded, and then what I'm gonna do is do a 2-part sealer. And so sealer will get put on this as well. The whole thing is gonna get sealer. So I'm hoping tomorrow I can sand this down really good. I'll hit it with 220 and then go over it with 400, and then if all goes well, I'll be able to get it in sealer. I'm hoping for tomorrow. I'll probably take the headlights out. And yeah, hoping for tomorrow we can make some more improvements with this, but other than that, everything's coming out great.